In this video, I want to talk about how to solve an equation involving logarithms on both sides. So let's do this example first. It says log base 2 of x minus 2 plus 1 equals log base 2 of 3x. So the first thing that I need to do is I want to take these logarithms. I basically want to make each side into a single logarithm. And there's a bunch of different ways that you could do that in this case. But I think the easiest way is going to be to say, just let's move this part over to the other side. So let's do log base 2 of x minus 2 and just put it over here. But there are other equally good ways to do this problem. So if you think of a different way, go ahead and try it that way and see what happens. So here we'll just have 1 on this side equals log base 2 of 3x minus log base 2 of x minus 2. Okay, now we can combine these into a single logarithm. So this is going to be log base 2 of 3x. Remember that subtraction is the same as division inside. So x minus 2 here equals 1. Okay, now we have a single logarithm over here, so we can get rid of it by doing the inverse function. So the inverse function of log base 2 is 2 to a power. So we can take 2 and raise it to both sides. So you can do 2 to this side equals 2 to this side. And these are inverse functions, so they undo each other, which means we're just left with the original input, which is 3x over x minus 2. And then on this side, we just have 2 to the first power, which is 2. Then we can multiply both sides by x minus 2. And then we'll get 2x minus 4 equals 3x. Subtract 2x from both sides. And we get x equals negative 4. So this is our final answer for that problem. Like I said, there's more than one way to go about that though, so if you think of a different way, go ahead and try it and see if you get the same answer. Okay, so now let's try to solve this equation. So in this one, I see I have natural logs on both sides, so I'll try to combine all the natural logs on one side into a single natural log, and then we can just raise e to both sides. Or both sides to the e power. So in this case, remember that subtraction is the same as division, so ln of x over 3 equals ln of 2x minus 1. So now I'm going to do e to this side and e to this side. So these are inverse functions of each other, so they undo each other. So then this is just x over 3 equals, and this is just 2x minus 1. So now we can get all the x's on one side. So here, we'll take 2x away from both sides. So we get negative 2x plus 1/3 x equals negative 1. So we can just multiply everything by 3 to get rid of that fraction, or you could find a common denominator either way. But let's just multiply everything by 3. So we get negative 6x plus 1x equals negative 3. So then we can, negative 6x plus 1x is negative 5x equals negative 3. Divide both sides by negative 5. So we get x equals 3 over 5. And that is our final answer. Like I said, there may be more than one way to do this. I think this is probably the easiest way to do this one, but there might be more ways to do this one that are just as easy. In any case, as long as you're following the laws of logarithms, you should be okay, and you should come to the same answer. And that is how you solve an equation involving logarithms on both sides.